Welcome everyone to the third episode of Avatar: The Last Airbender, Book 3, Fire. This one is The Painted Lady. Without further ado, let's get started in 3, 2, 1, click.
So, do we have to face Priscilla the crossbreed here?
You'll see, Tio.
Dark
Paint
Soul
me like
reference.
one of your firebenders.
Yes.
Of course.
So that's one thing to.
I think we've got the message. It's series 3.
Yeah, message change since Mortal Kombat. But my point being, so it's one thing to start a mini revolution by showcasing culture and art to a bunch of students. How does Aang even think of raising an entire army?
Here's the thing, Tio. Wait. Are you talking about embracing an army of airbenders?
Well, no. In general, something to attack the Fire Nation during the eclipse.
That's exactly what they're doing, actually. Remember the first...
that's what I mentioned. That's one thing to convince a bunch of students, but that's gonna be another to actually convince adult people.
No. He wasn't convincing those students to help out with the thing. If anything, though, he was planting the seeds of, change in their
Rebellion.
mind. Yeah, change in
That's what
rebellion.
I meant, Drova. Trust me, Drova. I studied history now to understand when a fucking revolution is planted.
Okay, I'll just let you see what the show does then.
The Painted Lady.
I'll tell you this, though, it's a lot tougher with the adults, though, for obvious
Obviously.
reasons.
Anyway,
You see, we adults are very stubborn.
it's a mud bath. Why are you doing this, Aang?
Because, why not?
It's not healthy. No shit.
You could have done that the other way.
Tough, no. Please.
Oh.
Go die then.
Go drown in that mud river.
Yes.
Good one, Toph.
Sokka's to-do list. The number 1, go fishing.
Is it one
Number
of those
2.
to-do lists that everyone makes but never ever gets done?
The difference is that Sokka actually does get to his,
Great
ironically.
disguise.
Yeah, great disguise. I'm sure no one will notice the bison horns.
Yeah, they'll probably just think they're sticks.
So it's a city in the middle of mud.
Doc who? Doc Brown?
Doctor Who.
It's actually a good thing that the Fire Nation's taken over a lot of things. Here you can just say, oh, I'm a colonial, and that'll explain why you look different.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Great. Of course, machinery and
could you imagine if they went to-
pollution.
Could you imagine if one of them was disguised as a general or something? They'd be like, I'm from the fucking Fire Nation, give me a boat.
Probably have their own boat.
But Teo, don't you know that they're killing millions of fishes every year? It's a problem, dude!
So now this has turned into a Captain Planet episode. Well, to be fair, it fits with what's going on, but still, quite hilarious.
Oh no, please don't tell me this episode is about saving the freaking fishes.
No. It's actually about helping the villager who's kind of suffering because of the river polluting their lakes. See? You see environmental PSAs? Maybe actually remember that humans get just as affected as the animals, and maybe you might have...
I was having horrible Star Trek 4 flashbacks. Yes, said I don't like Star Trek 4.
Me neither, it's quite boring for me.
Also, It's honestly quite difficult to speak to environmentalists.
Mm-hmm. Basically,
But
if you...
don't worry, Webbs. Your glory will not be showing up here, running to sully his dignity. Fortunately.
Yeah, don't worry. He made up for it with the night manager.
Oh.
Twin brother.
And we're operating RPG logic pretty much, so yeah. Me neither.
So we got.
Okay,
So wait,
that's
we
a
got-
genuine laugh.
So we've got Shu and what's his other brother's name?
Doc.
Brush.
Oh,
Ew.
No, thank you. Sokka, I'm not sure it's a good idea.
it's the only thing they got.
I think he's a bit lonely.
If you recall from book 1, Katara is extremely compassionate. Like,
Yeah.
very compassionate. Which is actually a nice thing. Like, well, it shows that she's got more depth to her than just she hates everyone from the Fire Nation just because they killed her mother.
Let me guess, they're all a bunch of rich fucks pretending to be sick.
Wait and see.
Finagle.
I don't
It's
know
a
what that
made-up
means.
term. Wow, we need to actually do a speed run for this.
Yep.
Some savior of the world.
No. No, it's not.
No.
Oh.
While swimming in that
this
shit.
bit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wah wah. Oh.
Get away from your computer, shippers!
Do people ship this?
But
Yes.
but Jova,
Zero,
but Jova, they're already at their computers or phones if they're watching this.
Ugh.
No, it was just something on a blue lolly.
That would be a pretty big lolly.
Well, he's a big bison. He needs big stuff.
For you.
That's weird. Suddenly the village seems a bit better.
Hmm.
Yeah, how odd. I called it. They're a bunch of lying con men.
Hold on.
Basically, they were visited by a spirit.
Oh, how nice.
Wouldn't be the first spirit they've run into.
We're not a freaking pharmacy, you know.
Basically, to help the war effort, they have to, quote-unquote, donate all their medicine to the factory workers.
Sokka, no.
Sokka, you can be so brilliant yet
Oh
so
my-
dumb at the same
Of
time.
course, it's not a Nickelodeon cartoon if there's not some gross out. What's that obsession with that, Nickelodeon, please?
Because goo?
Maybe a SpongeBob writer contributed to this script or something.
Trust me, we were in other projects like
Yeah.
Period Parents as well.
Also, I wouldn't say gross out in terms of more recent SpongeBob. I'd say incredibly uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Thankfully, SpongeBob got better again when Hillenburg came
what?
back.
Isn't Ellenberg a bit ill though?
Yeah.
It's horrible, but horrible. Both horrible look and horrible for the guy. Ooh, who's that?
The painted lady.
Hmm.
She vanishes just as mysteriously as she appeared.
Pookie?
Is there like some insurance scheme he's running with that?
I really wonder if the punchline is that they actually are two brothers.
The sarcasm of soccer.
Is Sokka okay today?
Well, let's see. They're 3 days behind schedule. How do you think he is?
Hmm. I see. Wow, they already do. Yeah, I can see the metaphor here, or analogy, or whatever. Yeah. No. God damn
No,
it, Hank.
no, that's not.
What a story, Hank.
And off goes sulky Katara.
Oh, what a surprise! She is a painted lady.
Yep.
Well, they kind of showed that earlier.
Never saw it coming.
Yeah, for a second I thought the twist was going to be, the villagers is a bunch of lying con men.
Oops.
I'm busy.
Yeah. Trying to outrun an airbender. Good luck with that.
But don't worry, as long as I'm near water, I can... Oh.
He can waterbend too.
If I'm near lava?
Yeah, it's nice knowing you then.
Don't worry, I have like a water shield or something. Oh wait, it's near lava, it'll like evaporate in a second.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the moon. Hi moon. Bye moon.
Hi, Yue. Bye, Yue.
Yeah, what an idiot.
Yeah.
The moral of the story, kids, bully, watch where you're going.
Sure that.
That is a good lesson.
Yeah.
No.
That's not. Sokka
Just
has a
no.
better
Yeah.
voice disguise.
Wait for it.
Oops. No.
But I thought he figured it out earlier.
And yet, this is a better twist than anything that Shyamalan would have won, probably would have put in anything tied to this franchise.
Yeah.
Also, she has a crescent moon on her head.
No, the plot twist would have been the painted lady was David Dunn from Unbreakable.
So,
He's
turn.
afraid of
The
water.
painted lady was Bruce Willis.
So yeah, it turns out Katara was
Mr.
actually.
Glass.
So it turns
Yeah.
out Katara was just feeding Appa special berries that made his tongue purple.
No, Pedro. Mr. Glass would actually turn out to be the new leader of the Fire Nation.
I
Wait a
guess.
minute, so you've been poisoning Appa just to stick around to help these people?
Oh, actually,
Holy
Appa wasn't even poisoned. She just literally fed him berries that made his tongue a special color.
Yes, I knew it. She was sucking on something to make his tongue blue.
Yep,
Call that-
you got it,
Call
Dwiz.
that at least.
I didn't
So,
notice that.
so Katara's actually gonna take Sokka's advice and have the painted lady destroy the factory.
Sure,
Oh.
why not? Again, let's go full Captain Planet on this.
Well, to be fair, it is to help the lives of people.
What, are there no guards around?
Well, Tio, it's a factory where barely anything happens.
Also, hopefully the
But it's
factory
active
workers
at the
don't
moment,
stay at the
yeah.
factory, you know?
I get that due to the bending, everything is automated, I guess, but
Cartoon
Well,
Magic,
yeah.
everyone's been conveniently evacuated, like, prior to the events.
Oh God! Don't do that to me, Shiroi, please. I think I've actually got Justice League today.
I'm sure this will have no repercussion whatsoever.
And there we go. Finally, the sewage will stop flowing in.
Let me guess, it's not as easy fix as that. No.
Oops. Oops.
Classy as Avatar.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah. The vitally
Yeah,
important factory had one person working there.
Of course.
Actually, there's more there.
The Fire Nation will retaliate on the village.
Sir, I know you're angry, sir, but let's be honest, the security at that place was horrible. As in
Oh.
non-existent, sir.
Why did you take this so literally?
She does have a point, actually. I mean, like, well, yeah, whether or not they win the war, there was no telling if that was gonna actually fix the village's issue.
Oh. Well, that went over quickly.
That's always been known.
Not just that, like I that line is really out of character for Katara, if I say so myself. Why would
He proved that like the second episode of the first series?
Katara knows Sakura better than anyone. Why would she say that?
My guess is that she just said that in jest.
Yeah, she didn't she sounded kind of snarky about it.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I don't know, I think they could have phrased that better, honestly.
Probably, yeah.
Indeed.
I think I heard the voice actor of Stitch face here.
I suppose you're gonna tell me next the dog ate your homework.
Now, either you tell me where the painted lady is, or I will sink this village. Well, judging by the looks of it, it's sinking anyway.
So there you go, Dwibs. This guy has your mentality. He thinks they're all thieves and liars.
So basically, I'm the bad guy.
So now we're going waterward on this.
Yeah, and then the Fire Nation will probably retort by saying, "Yeah, these are so shoddy, or probably are sunk anyway. We're just lessening the pain for you."
Where's Kevin Costner drinking his own piss?
But sir, it's pointless. See? Ooh, Misty.
There's no such thing as ghosts.
Yeah, sure.
They're gonna keep saying this.
They're using off for the scary.
It's just tough.
It's
Putting
tough.
that
It's
This is the most elaborate theatre production I've ever seen.
It's
Hey.
just a prank, bro.
yeah.
This is something you'd see on like the prank section of Saturday Night Takeaway if they had a bigger budget. I am the painted lady, and you assholes will leave this
Which
village
is
alone.
totally Yang in disguise.
Yeah. And we've heard Aang's lady voice before, haven't we?
No, actually, it's still Katara wearing the disguise.
Oh,
Aang's
okay.
just hiding underneath there.
For the special effects.
But sir, it's the painted lady.
Ah. It's a fake, I tell you!
Really, a fake can do that?
Totally!
Well, considering benders exist, I don't see that as a.
Oh no, sir. Oh, that's it. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that's it. I'm not dealing with one avatar and one quasi avatar. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Slow-mo.
Well-timed air boost there, Aang.
Boost pad.
Yeah, it would have been funny if Don Davis's Matrix music came in there. And now it will drown in the vein. Okay. And then he drowned. Oh.
Oh, at least someone was gentle enough to give him a ride.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to tell you, but this was all an elaborate production. Oh no, this means I'm gonna have to stay here forever, aren't I?
But at least
Well,
it's
crud, he's not as crazy as he seems.
more like it's the Clark Kent. Oh, really? They're doing the Marvel Citizen route.
Wait for it.
Why is everyone so freaking ungrateful?
Hello. Sorry
Yeah.
about that. What time are we at?
20. No, there's no forward timer on this thing.
It's
Let's
almost
see.
over.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay,
Go ahead to 22 minutes.
sure. I don't know what that is. It counts down, Jova.
Go to like -215.
All right. Actually, Jova, say that again. This player is stupid.
22 minutes.
All right, I'm there.
Okay, and click.
Go.
So yeah, while they were going for the Marvel thing for a bit there, they got the. Well,
I don't
yeah.
know, Joe. I still don't trust them.
I love this bit coming up.
Yeah.
Wait for it.
Um.
Wait.
And you're
Wait
not
for it.
going anywhere.
There we go.
Two people.
Yeah, that.
Oh,
face.
but don't you see, Dweebs? It's Doc that does that. He's the crazy brother.
Sure.
I love that payoff.
Getting a bit hot-headed there, Ang.
Yeah, well, cleaning up that water's gonna take a while.
It is, yeah.
In due time. And there you go.
10,000 years later.
And by the time that job was done, the comet has passed and the Fire Nation's taken over the world.
Yep.
Sure, it would be if this show had a.
Oh. Wait, what?
Yep.
You fucking fraud! You impersonated me!
Turns out the peanut lady was real.
So what? I don't get what this revelation means.
I would sue you for copyright infringement, but I'm dead already,
it's
so.
a thing. Okay.
So yeah, that episode works with some lore establishment showing that again, not everyone in the Fire Nation is bad, and it's actually a neat take on environmental messages, and also people who rely maybe a bit too much on heroes to come in and save them.
I don't know, Jova. It wasn't that great to me.
I thought it was okay.
Yeah, it is, yeah, I mean, it's not my favorite either. It's a good one, par of the course. Definitely nowhere near Viserys' best, but it's a pretty nice one.
I can't believe Katara's a freaking identity thief.
It was a good enough episode for Katara at the very least. But yeah, the actual plot itself was not exactly remarkable.
Yeah, I definitely remember this best for what it does with Katara's character. More to come with that later, because a lot of stuff comes back. Tune in for next episode, episode 4, which is called Sokka's Master. Yes, it's a Sokka episode, if you couldn't tell.
Oh, goody.
Yay!
See ya.
See ya.
Yeah.